Hi, I am going to show to you and demonstrate to you on how to solve square root of a non-perfect square number without using a calculator. Okay, the requirements needed for this technique is you must have a background of following concepts: long division method, addition, subtraction, and squaring of numbers. Okay, so for example, number one. First, you must have a rough draft or rough work. This portion should have to prepare on it for your trial and error answer. Okay, like for example, for the square root of 2, your teacher might ask you on how to, or what is the square root of 2 without using a calculator. Okay, so first step, you think a number that the square of that number must be closer or equal to the radicand. So basically this is the radicand, no? So the radicand. So think a number that the square of that number must be closer or equal to this number 2. So what do you think? So if you try 2, so 2 is more than, so it's 4, so more than, so it's lesser than or equal to 2. Okay, 1. Okay, right. Because 1 square root of 1 is 1. Okay, so you put it in your rough area. Okay, so 1. 1 would be your initial answer. Okay. Next step, you're going to multiply the number. You're going to multiply the number of your first answer, then do it like a long division method. So 1 times 1, you have 1. And of course, in doing this, you subtract. So you have 1. Next, you're going to add those number. The number that you are thinking a while ago, you have to add those numbers. So you have 1 plus 1 and you have 2. Okay, later on. Okay, so next step, you put 2 zeros decimal in the radicand and bring it down to the remainder. So here, you put it here. So 1. Okay, 2 zeros. So take note, decimal point. You put it a decimal point, so probably you must have decimal point also in your answer, no, in your initial answer. So like that. Okay, then put it down to 2 zeros. Now take note that your remainder is 100. Okay, in your rough work you have 2 and 1 and 1, so you have 2. So just think that the number 20s or 20 something. So what would be the number to be put it here that if you multiply those number would be closer to 100. So this 20 something, right? Okay, so 20. If you try to answer me 1, so 21 times 1. So medyo malayo. If you try 2, 22 times 2, you have 44. Okay, medyo malayo pa din. If you try it 4, so 24 times 4. Okay, so if you have 24 times 4, okay, so you put it here. So 4. So if your answer is 4, you put also in your quotient as 4. 24 times 4, okay, 24 times 4, you put your answer here. So you have 96. Okay, so you have 96, do it again. Long division method, you have 100 minus 96, and you have, okay, and you have it by 4. Okay, 4. So the number a while ago that you have put it here, you should add it. So you have 28. Now go back. You have, if you want to continue one more decimal number, just add again 2 zeros. Just add again 2 zeros here. Okay, then bring it down. Okay, so you have 400 now. Now 400 is now your remainder, and in your rough work you have 200 something. Okay, you have 200 something. So think another number to be put it here, then you multiply it from this number. So you have 200 something. So if you try it by 2, so 282 times 2, so it's more than 400. So you try it by 1. So you put 1 here, so you put in your quotient as 1 as well. Then you have 281 times this number 1, so that is 281, then put your answer here. Okay, so you have now your answer 1.41. This is an approximate, no, approximate or two decimal digit, no, two decimal digit for the square root of 2. If you want to continue the process, just follow the pattern. Okay, just follow the pattern. Again, you have to add it 1 here, then you're going to get the difference of this number. So, well, if your teacher are asking you two decimal digits only, so you have your answer in 1.41. So square root of 2, 1.41. Now, next example, example number 2, square root of 5. Okay, square root of 5. So step number 1, think a number that the square of that number must be closer or equal to the radicand, the 5. Okay, what do you think so? Okay, so 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, if you have 2, you put also 2 here. Then 2 times 2, you have here. Multiply it to the number of your first answer, then do it like long division method. So you put 4 here. Then you have 5 minus 4, you have 1. Then you add 2 zeros on the radicand. Okay, 2 zeros, then bring it down. Take note, if you have 0.00 here, your quotient must have also a decimal point. Okay, so you have that. And a while ago, you are thinking about 2, so you add that number, so you have 4. No? You add a quotient to the first, which is 2, so you have 4. Alright, so you have 100. Okay, and you have 40 something. What is 40 something? What is that something? To be put it here, then you multiply it that 40s. The answer should be closer to 100. Okay, what do you think so? Alright, so you have 2. Since 42 times 2, you have 84. You tried 3, so more than 100 na siya, so it cannot be. So you have divided by 2. Then, you put 2 in your quotient. Okay, so again, do it again. So you have 84. Then 100 minus 84, you have 16. And if your teacher is asking next decimal number, so add 2 zeros, then take note to bring it down. Okay, so the remainder now is 1,600. So what is 1,600? Okay, so 42, the 2, add by 2. So this number came from here, then 44. And take note, 1,600. What is 1,600? The number 400 something. 400 something. What is that something to be added here? And the equivalent and the product of that number, so closer to 1,600. So what do you think? So imong ibutang diri. So you try it by 3. Okay, so 443. So 443, you multiply it this number. So first you put it here. Then you multiply it. 443 multiply this 3. So you have 1,329. Okay. Now you have this answer 2.23, approximate answer in 2 decimal digit. And if you wish to continue, just follow the pattern. Okay, just follow the pattern. Right, so the square root of 5, 2.23. You can try non-perfect square number, just follow this pattern. Okay, thank you, and I hope that you learned something from this video.